Hey guys, welcome to another video for Mobile Snap. Today we're going to be talking about the May 16 patch, which is today. And there's going to be new cards, variants, bundle seasons, and more content apparently. So we're going to go over it and we're going to check it out and see what changed. Alright guys, so here, first of all, Kitty Pryde returns. Finally. I heard a while ago that they were going to give us this card for free, and I was really excited because I was not willing to spend 6,000 collector coins on this card itself. So Kitty Pryde returns to Marvel Snap with a brand new ability. We will grant Kitty Pryde base card to all players. Perfect. 4 new accounts created after today's patch. Kitty Pryde will be available in Series 5. Okay, so sadly, if you don't have the game yet and you're barely going to download it, you won't have Kitty Pryde. But if you're watching this video, I'm guessing you already have the app, so you should have no problem and have fun with your Kitty Pryde. Let's see what else we have here. We have a new feature, deck cosmetics customizations. If you guys haven't updated your game, please go to the App Store and update it, and you'll see all the changes that were made. The cosmetic customizations, it's now by deck, so every deck you can change your little profile picture and with your title however you want. So every deck pretty much can have a different title with a different face, whatever you guys want. It's a little customization of your cosmetics, which is fun, I guess. Now let's talk about the seasonal series drops. Okay, so the cards dropping from Series 5 to Series 4 is going to be Master Mold. Now he's going to be a Series 4, the Negasonic, and the Nimrod. Now from the Series 4 to 3, that means that Series 3 store that we usually get 1 card free per season, now it's also going to include Sentry, Silver Surfer, perfect, so I haven't bought him yet, so that's nice to know, Dazzler, the Shadow King, Sauron, and Ghost. So that's another card that I haven't gotten yet, so I'll be excited to pick that up as well. Cards staying in Series 4, the Darkhawk and the Null. I think they're pretty strong, so yeah, I'm guessing that's why they're staying up there. Okay guys, now going for the ranked mode update. So now the number of cubes required to rank up have decreased from 10 to 7. And the number of bonus ranks gained when tiering up has been reduced from a 5 to a 3. Meaning, for example, when ranking up from a rank 29, a player will go to a rank 33 instead of a 35. I think that's great. For me, the less cubes to rank up, the better. Right? Because getting to those 10 cubes can be frustrating, especially when you're going against so many Galactus decks. It's frustrating. And then you try to play the Galactus deck as well, and you're only getting 1 cube per match. Because everyone knows the Galactus now when they see it. But let's see what they have to say about it. Developers note, we're continuing to make adjustments to rank mode that will improve the overall experience for players. The changes coming with this patch featured some adjustments to the matchmaking algorithm and updates to the number of cubes ranks while progressing through the season. There are more changes planned for future patches. I feel like they should make more changes, maybe add some different game modes, like maybe like not change the game, of course, the game is perfect. But I'm talking about maybe like a little tournament section, or maybe like in that tournament game mode that they would create, have like a little drafting before you start your tournament, so everybody has kind of like an equal chance of playing something depending on whatever cards you have. So I think that something a little more creative will be pretty good, pretty cool to have. But so far the game is really fun and I have not gotten bored yet. I tend to get bored of games really quick, and I'm actually having fun with this deck, with all these different decks that you can make, with all the cards that just are coming out, all the future cards that will be coming out, and the new decks that you'll be able to make with them as well. But all right, so let's keep going. Let's see what else we have here. The audio. Okay, audio, Thanos added for Spanish, Indonesian, mixed, master. Okay, I don't think that's very important. All right, now let's look at the card updates. So now the part with what we're waiting for, the cards. So Kitty Pryde, before you could return this card to your hand and gain +2. Now you still get the +2, but it returns at the start of each turn. So it's not something that you get to choose if you want to keep it on the field or bring it back. And it will be, if you play it in turn 1 and you keep playing it consistently every turn, you'll be able to get this card up to a 110. Now if you combine it with cards like Beast, you kind of want to do that because you don't want to be spending that 1 energy every turn to throw the Kitty Pryde on the field. So Beast will be a pretty good match with Kitty Pryde as well. But let's look. It says, as we previously announced, Kitty Pryde will be returning to the game this week with her new ability, and she'll be in Series 5 and awarded to all active accounts today. Again, if you don't have the game, you won't be able to get her for free. But if you do, go ahead and enjoy it, and let's see what decks people can come up with. Okay, well, we're getting to see here some decks that people are starting to come up with, like Sarah Control. I'm guessing this is another Luke Cage Hazmat Darkhawk deck. Bounce Kitty Pryde. But as you can see, the one card that it has in common is the Beast. The Beast is mostly everywhere. So yeah, this is just some ideas that you guys can start up with your Kitty Pryde, so you guys can have fun and play her. But let's see what other changes they made. Okay, now let's talk about Crystal. So they completely changed this card. You know, the old version said that if this is at your middle location, shuffle your hand into your deck and draw 3 cards. Now is each player draws a card. Now keep in mind, just as you can draw that card that you need and that will help you win the game, the same thing can happen to your opponent. So you gotta be very careful when you're playing specifically this card, right? Because you don't want your opponent to draw. It's kind of like Maximus. There's a lot of games where, yes, Maximus is good. He's a 3/7. He's pretty strong. But when you play him early, it's gotten me so many games when people play that Maximus and I just get to draw 2 cards for free. And I get to draw the cards that I want, the cards that I need, just to defeat them pretty much. So that could happen with Crystal. It could be just that one card, and that card can be enough to defeat you, right? So yes, this card, I guess I'll see a lot of people play it, but I don't think it's that good, guys. I guess if they wanted to make this card good, instead of changing the whole effect, they should have just switched it around. Instead of shuffling your hand, you shuffle your opponent's hand into the deck and make them draw 3 new cards. But that would be too strong. That would be way too strong, and everybody would be playing Crystal. But let's see what they had to say about it. Crystal has been one of a handful of cards seeing incredibly low played, of course, because it was trash, and win rates for quite some time now. And an obvious buff candidate. We debated maintaining the direction of the current effect by removing the middle restriction, increasing the cards drawn, etc. But the tricky thing is that we don't want an effect like Crystal's to be strong. Snap decks are usually 12 cards, and we don't want those cards to play out the same every time. So we're very careful about letting players draw cards. This rework aimed to make simple, appropriate Crystal that could be fun alongside a variety of cards. So yes, I feel like it'll be fun, but it is very risky, guys, letting them draw as well. But let's see what if people have come up with any decks so far. Alright guys, here are some of the decks that I found so far with Crystal. 2 hours ago, 6 hours ago, people have been working on it. We have the Galactus deck with Crystal on it. We have the Guardians of the Galaxy with Crystal, Devil Ronin, Cerebro 4. So just some ideas so you guys can check it out. Just test them out if you'd like. And I don't know. Just see, let me know if you guys like this card, I guess. Let me know if you do actually like drawing that one card, or if that's actually you think is something that would hurt you. Just leave a comment and let me know. But let's continue. Okay guys, now the most important card that was changed here is Wave. They finally stopped that 6-turn combo that would make, I'm pretty sure it would make everyone crazy, seeing the Wave turn 5 and then Death and She-Hulk, or Death and something. Like now every card is a 4, no matter what. So what they changed the wording. It says, instead of saying next turn cards in both players' hands cost 4, now it says all cards cost 4 until the end of the next turn. That means that if Death is a 4, she is a 4, and that's it. Not only because you destroyed 2 cards, now she's a 2. Or like the She-Hulk, when you throw Wave on turn 5 and you have those 2 energy left, She-Hulk will be a 2 instead of a 4. And it will let you play those 2 cards in turn 6 when your opponent only gets to play that 1 card. Now this makes it so everyone gets to play 1 card and that's it. So I think that is a very good change, and it pretty much kills the decks like Doom Wave and stuff like that, because Doom Wave was able to drop a She-Hulk and Wave on turn 6. So that's 4 cards that you're playing compared to your opponent playing one card. But yeah, guys, I think this is a pretty good change, and I like it. I'm gonna be honest, I like it. I'm gonna be excited not to see those turn 6 broken plays with a wave combo. So let's see what else changed in this patch. Alright guys, well, let's talk about death now. So death, pretty much the only thing that they did is they dropped her to 8. I think that's pretty good. It's gonna be more reachable now. Now if you play cards like Killmonger with Squirrel Girl, or if you're playing Thanos as well, I mean, I'm pretty sure Thanos' death will be something that a lot of people will be playing. And just watch out for the destruction decks. There's gonna be a lot with the Venom and the death. There's gonna be a lot of destruction decks. So I don't know. Build your Cosmos, build your armors, because it's gonna be tough. I've seen them a lot recently, and I'm pretty sure we'll see them more. But let's see what else we have. Alright guys, and lastly we do have the White Queen. There was no change in the White Queen other than the text. Apparently reading draw a copy of the highest cost card in your opponent's hand was confusing for some people. So now they changed it to copy the highest cost card in your opponent's hand into your hand. So the confusing thing was the word draw, because of Widow's Bite that doesn't let you draw. A lot of people were saying that the Widow Bite would counter the White Queen. It didn't, so now they had to reword it so they could understand a little bit better. But anything else other than that, there was no change for this card. Alright guys, well that'll be it for today's video. Thank you again for watching, and here I am showing you guys the biggest win rates that are right now currently in the Pool 5 series meta. And hopefully with these new cards that are dropping, like Kitty Pryde and maybe some of the changes, we'll be able to climb up the ladder. Just leave a comment guys, let me know what you guys thought about the patch, or what do you guys think the future Marble Snap looks like. Leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and thank you guys for coming again, and I will see you guys tomorrow.